So I have just gone through an ordeal. I have spent almost an hour trying to find an outside source to cite in my paper. It's a worksheet for preparation for a paper. I wanted to find a definition of accuracy to cite. I know you're not understanding anything I'll say, so I'll put it this way. You want to go to the store and you want to buy some chocolate chip cookies to eat. You want chocolate chip cookies and you want to buy them. You don't want to have to make your own chocolate chip cookies at home because that takes a long time and it's hard to do and you have to learn how to do it. And let's say you have never made chocolate chip cookies before. So what you do is you go to the store to buy chocolate chip cookies. You're already doing the work of going there and buying them, right? But you get to the store, they don't have chocolate chip cookies. They have peanut butter, they have red velvet, they have snickerdoodle, but they do not have chocolate chip cookies. So what you have to do is go home and make them and learn how to make them. And you screwed it up. You mixed the melted butter with the flour, and you mix the flour, and then you mix the sugar with the egg, and then you put them together and you cooked at 400. You put the right ingredients in there. You put it on the pan, but you also cooked it wrong and put the ingredients in wrong. That's what it's like when you have to make a reference. If you go to the store and they have chocolate chip cookies, that's like when you find an article and it has a citation generator, says cite the source. You just have to copy and paste that. That's going to the store and buying the cookies. The buying the cookies is you reading that article. You did the work of going there and buying it. You did the work of finding the article and reading it so that you can cite it and use it correctly. And you bought the chocolate chip cookies pre-made. You just have to use that citation. But when you're reading something and it does not have a cite the source button or a little citation thing, you need to make your own citation. You need to make your own cookies. And there's a specific way to do this. And there's a specific way depending on what you're doing. I have to use the APA 7 citations for my reference page. And just like how you're making cookies, there's a specific way of doing it. You need to cream the butter, then mix it with the sugar and the vanilla, then mix in the egg a right way, and so on and so on. And then there's a right way cooking them. You can't just throw everything together. But the thing is, if you've never done this before, you're gonna mess up. And with cookies, depending on what type of cookie you make, it's gonna be different each time. So if you're citing a book, it's gonna be different than citing like a newspaper. Or if you're citing an online article, it's going to be different than citing a YouTube video. So I spent a really, really long time trying to find a source that already had a citation button because I did not want to make a citation. I spent like an hour doing that, but it would have been easier to just make the citation. The thing is, I'm going to get points taken off for it because I know it's wrong because I don't know how to do it.